We're live. Hi, this is Nikki Gagnon, and I am with Kate Smith. And today we're doing a quick speaker spotlight about an upcoming summit that we're having on January 24th. It's called the Virtual Entrepreneur, and it's January 24th through February 2nd. And today I have the pleasure of introducing you to Kate Smith. Kate, would you like to tell the audience a little bit about yourself and what you've been up to lately?
Sure. Hey, Nikki. Um, my name is Kate Smith. I blog over at hellokatesmith.com, and I help business owning moms wrap up their day by 3. And I do that so they can have a lot more time with their families. That seems to be one of the biggest troubles that women entrepreneurs have, is that they're really excited to own and run their own business. They start it for that flexibility and freedom, but then they find they work more hours than they did in their corporate jobs, and that it doesn't have to be that way. So there are a few ways that I do help these women. I do coaching, one-on-one coaching, but I also work with them, building some sales automations and building, specifically, lead generation and sales funnels to help them in their business so that they can have a little bit of breathing room. So that I'm excited to be part of your summit because I get to share some of the tips I have. A lot of people put together some great funnels. They use some of the funnel software. They use some of the, templates that are out there. That part these days isn't all that hard. You can get something put together. But, there are a few things you can do to really improve your conversions, to really help your visitors understand what you're talking about and what you're offering them. And so those are some of the things I get to share in the summit. So that's kind of exciting.
It is totally exciting. And I love that you have a passion for helping people save time, because I know, man, when you're trying to start something new, a lot of times you're already working another job to support
Mhm.
the new thing that you're creating. So you're adding more stress before you get the relief you're looking for. And then you still, if you're married or have kids or you've got people you're taking care of, it's a lot. Everybody needs you. And so
Yeah.
being able to find those solutions, and your tagline is something like you're saving 10 hours a week, so 40 hours a month back. God bless, that's awesome.
And it really, it's actually possible. It's and it takes a lot of focus, and it takes some mindset changes, and it takes some strategy changes and some tactical changes. So it's not the easiest, and it's frankly taken me a long time. You know, I did the hustle life for a while there, and it's just plain not fun. And it doesn't get me time with I only have one child. So when he's grown up, he's grown up.
Yeah.
you know. And then I gotta wait for grandkids. I'm not ready for that yet.
No,
But I have one little guy. I would like to see him grow up while he's still kind of young.
absolutely, me too.
And so that was sort of my driver to figure out a lot of this stuff. And it's not as exciting as some of the hustle culture out there, because there's a lot of good excitement around that stuff. But it's so much better for your life, for your health,
Mhm.
for your happiness. So that is sort of my mission. And so hopefully I can help some of your summit attendees with that, because
Oh yeah.
like I said, some of the funnel tips, if you just have a tiny increase in conversions, if you do the math, how that results, a few more leads, gets a few more sales, gets a few more dollars, gets you, closer to your goals, and that ultimately equals more time. So,
Yeah,
like I said, I think it's exciting to spread that around and help other people achieve what I've achieved.
absolutely. And the summit is totally about increasing your profit
Mhm.
and your productivity. And so what better way to do that with automation within your business and trying to like free up as much time as you can where it makes sense, and also having like the best salesperson on your team just automatically all the time selling for you. So it's a
Mhm.
pretty cool thing. And there are more than just those tips that she's going to share with you. And it's just going to like relieve a lot of stress for you. And I think you're really going to enjoy it. So um, the summit again is January 24th through February 2nd. Every day we will have 2 to 3 speakers per day, and we'll go live and interact with you, ask any questions that you have. All the interviews have been pre-recorded, but we will be interacting. And if you've got questions for the speakers, make sure that you let us know what they are and type them in the comments, because we will have a speaker panel on February 2nd, and we'll go through all the questions and make sure that anything that you've got for them is asked and answered. And
Nikki, I think that's actually a really great idea. I don't think I've seen that or haven't seen it very often. I think that's a fantastic idea because I often have questions sort of later or after I've watched something pre-recorded. It's too late to ask a question, or I think that panel is a fantastic idea.
thank you.
That'll
Yeah,
be good. That'll be good.
one of the other speakers, Lisa Zevi, she gave me that idea, and I was like, "That's a good idea. I love that." And so,
Mhm.
what we'll do is we'll take as many questions as we can, and especially if we start seeing themes, we'll ask the
Yeah.
questions and make sure we get your answers. But thank you so much for being here, and I hope that everybody tunes in, because Kate is really
Yes.
somebody to get to know. She's wonderful.
Well, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, I'm excited for the summit. You have a good afternoon.